This is the singer that turned down Led Zeppelin and Deep Purple. Meet Terry Reid, also known as Superlungs. In 1968, Jimmy Page and John Paul Jones were starting a new band and wanted Reid to be the singer. Unfortunately, prior touring commitments meant that Superlungs wouldn't be available for a while, and Page couldn't wait for him. In an interesting twist, though, Reid recommended another young singer to Page called Robert Plant, but to also make sure he brings the drummer as well.
I go up the office one day, and Peter Grant says, Jimmy wants to talk to you. I said, oh really? And we just planned going on tour with another Rolling Stones tour, right? And he said, he's putting a band together. And I said, well, what's he going to call it? He said, well, Peter Grant talks like this, well, if he calls it the Yardbirds, I want nothing to do with him anymore. He said, because every time I hear the word Yardbirds, I have a nervous breakdown because of all the times, you know. I said, really? So who's he got in the band? He said, well, nobody. I went, oh, it's a big band, huh? Yeah. So he said, well, he's talking about John Paul Jones, who we were in the studio with Donovan, and he was Donovan's bass. I said, now, well, what kind of band is this? Like the Incredible String Band? Where are we going here? It's a folky band or something? Oh, no, it's a heavy rock band, he said. Anyway, he wants you to sing. I went, well, okay, give me the... So I talked to Jim, and he said, so get over here and we'll put the band together. I said, well, that's all you've got? He goes, oh, no, wait, we'll put it together. I went, okay, well, I said, well, I'm just going to go out with the Stones on about 40 gigs in America, right, in 60, you know, on that big tour. I'll do the gigs, I'll come back, and we'll give it a shot. Oh, no, you got to do it now. I went, oh, no, now, this week, or forget it. I went, oh, well, it's all right. And so this guy's singing, and I couldn't quite hear what he was doing, so I give him the mic, and I get to run the PA, you know, for once. Paid all that money for it, you know. So I'm running the PA, and I start listening to him singing, and the drummer was unbelievable. And I went, you know what? A penny dropped. I went, this is exactly what Jimmy should do, you know. Well, anyway, needless to say, that's the story. And so I turned Jimmy onto him, and that became Led Zeppelin. That was it. Right? I said, you got to get the drummer though, not just. He said, what does the singer look like? I went, well, he looks a damn sight better than you do.
Jimmy Page wasn't the only musician who wanted to harness Reid's burly rasp and deep well of feeling. Deep Purple tried to hire him too, right before they hired Ian Gillan in 1969. I was asked to join a lot of bands, Reid said matter-of-factly. Small wonder at that time, Aretha Franklin said, there are only 3 things happening in England: the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, and Terry Reid.
beside you.